Hi, so the Grid View Fix extension no longer works. So here's a few workarounds that I have come up with. I have enlisted my friend Ashley to be an extra person in this video so that you can see that the names are staying on the screen. And the reason why they are staying on the screen is I installed the Google Meet attendance extension, and this is made by Alan Coffee. Man, I can't say his name. I'm really sorry. And it is a great extension, and it used to work with the Grid View Fix extension as an attendance, but I'm using it right now for the two main things that I use for the Google Grid View Fix extension for, and that is to keep the students' names on the screen at all times, and also to keep the students in alphabetical order. And that is exactly what this extension does. So when you install the extension, then what you can do is down here in Google Meet, you'll see that it adds another kind of a check mark to the box. And I'm trying to bring up. There we go. So it brings up a check mark. And when you have that check mark, it does your attendance for you. So you can just use this for your attendance purposes. And you can download a file to keep your attendance. But since that's not what I'm using it for primarily, and that's not what this video is for, I'm not going to touch on that. But I am going to get into the settings. So I tweak my settings, and it is sort names by first or last name. The default is last name, and I need them by first name because that's how I have them in my gradebook. So I can also store my lists and all of that other stuff. Again, that's not what I'm going to be getting into. Okay, so this keeps their names on the screen, and it has them by their first name. Now, the other issue that we've been having is presenting our screens and it not taking up our entire screen. So let me show you really quick how to do this. I used a dongle and a VGA cable to hook up to a TV or an extra monitor, and I'm using my computer as a dual screen. So up here on my computer, and it is a MacBook because I am an Albuquerque Public School teacher. I know, right? So I'm an APS teacher, and we get assigned MacBook Airs. So up here in my display preferences, I can hit use as separate display, and I have another display up here, and I have another Chrome tab open on that display. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present, and I'm going to select a tab, and I'm going to hit the Spotify tab that I have open, and I'm going to share it. So as you can see on my screen, it will not take up my entire screen. So it's presenting. I'm going to hit the check mark to get my settings. So it'll take up part of your screen, but it won't take up all of it. The native Google Meet tile view, when you have more people, should be able to tile them on the side. If you still can't see all of your kids on the side, hit Command minus or Command hyphen, and it should zoom out your screen. And that should enable you to see the kids on the side when you're presenting. If you use two devices, so I had an entire computer dedicated to presenting my screen, and then I had my computer so that I could see my kids. That took up my entire screen when it said you're presenting to everyone, and all I could see was the presentation. So doing it this way and hooking up my computer to the other monitor with my VGA cable, that has helped, and I only see this much of the you're presenting to everyone. And if you have more kids, you can zoom out of your screen. It will make this bottom bar zoom out as well, so it'll be teeny tiny, and it'll also affect the chat, but you can zoom back in with the Command plus sign. Okay, so hopefully that helped you out a little bit. This is not ideal. This is not the best, you know, but we do what we got to do. So thanks. Hope it helped.